Okay, so I'm just gonna start with a story. When I was much younger, way before I was involved in law enforcement, I had this dream. I wanted to be an artist, and this was in New York. I lived in a fifth floor studio walk-up, tiny studio. I'd wait tables during the day, and I'd stay up late doing watercolors. I'd stay up until 3, 4, 5 in the morning, and that's how I noticed I had this neighbor. I'd hear his alarm go off at 3:30 a.m., and then at exactly 4:15, I'd hear him fumble with his lock and go downstairs. But I never saw him. One night, I just couldn't take it anymore. I wanted to see what this guy looked like. So, at exactly 4:15, I heard him walk up to his door, so I did the same. My door had a peephole about this big, with the metal plate you had to slide away to look through. So, I slide the metal plate away, I press my eye against the peephole, and I scream. An involuntary scream. A scream that comes out just like that. Like, ah! So I scream, and I fall back against the ground with a huge commotion as I hit the bathroom door. Because what had happened was, I looked in the peephole, and there was an eye. He was looking in at me. I'm on the floor, and I just freeze. I hear him pick up his keys, and that's how I knew I needed to see what this guy looked like. So I pick myself up, and I walk back to the door. I slide the plate away again, press my eye up against it. There's that eye again. It was mine. It was my own eye. The most scared I've ever been, and it was just me scaring me. The only other time I've heard that scream, what a real scream sounds like, was on that night when I heard 241 people make it all at once. I told that story to a friend, and she said, "You're missing part of the lesson." It was mostly about being startled. But what was the first thing you did? You turned off the light switch. People are naturally afraid of the dark. It's my 4th day ever as a detective, and I really want to do good, but I can already tell I'm not. And it's stupid things. Why are there 2 conference rooms with the same name? And the fact machine, do I press 9? Do I not press 9? And the people here aren't, just edit this out please. The people here aren't as nice to me as I would have been in their situation. And I can't even tell where the paper goes in this fax machine.
It was a printer.
And there was this one guy in particular.
I'm Detective Michael Prince.
I couldn't tell if he didn't like new people or if he didn't like people. So for the most part, I'm thinking, how can things get any worse? And then the whole incident starts and things just get worse and worse and worse.
Something else is strange. Hey, something wrong?
I didn't know you knew my name.
What do you notice about the position of these bodies?
The programs. So many of them are holding them. That's what I noticed too. Holding them like this, like they were trying to read them until the very last second.
It was the speed that threw me. What could have overcome that many people that fast? Maybe.
This doesn't seem like a natural phenomenon. This seems like attackers.
Agreed.
But what happened? 241 people fall unconscious one by one. But that doesn't make any sense because they could see every other person falling over. I don't see how humans could do this. Box hotline. Okay. Made a note of your call, and we'll get back to you if anything pops up.
Were there any eyes?
Who's there?
Then I heard a click.
Call ends at 7:37 p.m.
I tried to call back, but it wouldn't go through. And Now, I sat in the call room and I had a choice to make. I could either march into Sergeant Brock's office and say, I know this may sound crazy, but I think I might be onto something. Or I could move on to the next call. The crazy thing is, I actually believed her, but I was scared that Sergeant Brock would make fun of me, and I knew Detective Prince would, so I moved on to the next call.
At first,
There were only two people who knew what happened in that theater, and if I wanted to talk to one of them, I was going to need an angle. So I marched into Sergeant Brock's office and said, let me talk to the girl.
I said, the girl's useless.
She said 4 words to the fireman, which doesn't make any sense.
She wanted out of there.
What if what she said was 4 words? She was trying to tell us that's something that someone said.
If he's gonna interview the girl, I should get to interview the boy.
It's not a competition.
Yes, it is. I've got the harder job. Yours is terrified. Mine is hostile.
My name is Gregory H., and I'm one of the people who's been trying to figure out what happened in the theater that night. I feel like I know you. Everybody I've talked to, everybody. When I mention your name, their voice just bubbles up. They talk about your soccer and your sense of humor. There are a lot of people that need your help right now. The people in the Oak Box Theater are running out of time. I have a theory about ways to pick the fireman. What he heard was 4 words, but what I think you said was 4 words. Could you tell me which of those it was? I have something I want to ask you.
Get away from me.
I'm sorry.
Get away. Help! Help me!
What were they? It's okay. You don't have to say them. You could write them down or whisper them as softly as you want.
I'm too scared.
There's nothing in here that can hurt you. Who said the words? Male or female?
Female.
Adult or student?
An adult.
What were the words?
I'll tell you next time.
Just one. Just give me the first word.
D.
The. The first word is the. Thank you. Hey Angela, I'm back. And this time I brought you something. Whew. I hear you good. And I brought some sheet music if you wanted to play. Now, I really want to hear you play, but to do that, I'm gonna have to get close to you, if that's okay with you. So I'm just gonna reach in here, and there. Are you okay? Your arms too sore to play something? How about this?
Chicken Number 1 by X8. It's famous for being calming, soothing. In Europe, parents play it for conversation.
Beautiful. When you're ready, what was the second word?
Please.
Plays. But it's plays. What was the third word? It's okay. It's okay. Music. Calm me down. What was the third word?
Not.
The plays not. What was the fourth word?
Over.
The play's not over. Good. What is it about those words that scares you? Angela?
You've been over this.
Something protected you.
I don't know what.
What was different about that day?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
And the only thing you can remember are those 4 words, the play's not over.
I would tell you, but it's all blank.
Angela, the people in the theater are running out of time. I have a favor. When you get out of here tomorrow, I need you to come with me to the theater.
No,
I'll be right there with you.
I can't.
My guess is that when you go in the theater, you're going to remember what happened. Let's run through the performance day one more time.
It was a normal Friday. Math, science, English, social studies, PE, Toastmasters.
Which you said is after school at the Y, right?
Yeah.
Were you any good at speaking?
No, that's why I was in Toastmasters. I can't even remember my speech because my head gets so light and my chest tightens up.
What?
It was my day to speak. My dad's a doctor. He gave me a pill. Inzero. It helps keep the adrenaline from taking over so I can breathe normal.
You took a pill that blocks adrenaline?
No, I took 3.
That was the sound I heard that night. The sound of 241 people being freed. The best scream you could ever imagine.
Stay away from us!
What's wrong?
Who's there? Who's in the theater?
Are you all right?
I think we're okay. Shall we leave?
No, I just got the bell.
Do you guys want us to stay for a bit?
Please, for a little bit.
Tell me more about these creatures.
In the play that we know is called Trap, the Fairnox started to attack.
Attack the audience.
Yes.
How did they do that?
The
You taken the injury off.
Yeah,
How many people have fallen over by then?
a lot.
Why didn't anyone just leave?
we thought it was just a play.
Stay away from that. Now will you leave?
They think you're a part of the play because you are a part of the play.
No, I'm not.
Who's there?
Oh, it's us, Detective Page, and you remember, Angela, you're the one that carried her out of here.
Oh, yes, of course. Are you all right?
No,
Being here takes time to get used to.
I know almost every face here.
Well, you can help them. If you can remember what happened, that can make the difference.
Are they still alive?
We're giving them water, nutrients, but soon that's not going to be enough.
Could you leave us alone for just a bit?
I'll be in the back. There's others back here if you need us.
Do you remember where you were sitting?
Right now.
I want you to come up on stage with me. You made a phone call from up here, remember?
Huh?
You don't remember? What's the last thing you remember about that night?
I was running from the parking lot because I was there because of Toastmasters. But it turned out I didn't have to worry because there was an electrical problem that kept us on the lobby.
Just come up here with me. I won't let anything happen to you. This is where they found you, remember?
No?
I want you to think about the days leading up to the play. There were posters all over the school.
Where?
There were posters all over the school.
Oh, yeah. They said, don't tell the secret. But then they changed to say, can I tell you a secret?
Good. Then, on the last day, they changed again to include the title of the play. Do you remember that?
No?
You don't know the title of the play?
I don't.
Well, and in this play,
Well, I think the play was in sections. Section 1, what's your emergency? Section 2, what held them? What held them? Something happened in a theater at a school play. Everyone in the audience had fallen over unconscious.
And what about the play? What happened in the story?
There were these creatures. Things that looked human, but they weren't. They were called Pharaohs. And they attacked the audience, one by one, and then all at once.
Well, that's what happened in the play. What happened in real life to the people you were with?
That is what happened.
They were attacked? No. That's what happened in the play. What happened with the audience you were with?
The same thing.
No, those creatures aren't real. They're in a play.
They confused people. The play, it was about all the things that was gonna happen, so then when it did, we couldn't tell what was real and what wasn't.
Well, those creatures are not real.
Yes, they are.
I promise you, they're not. Creatures that put on plays and feed on fear. It's ridiculous.
But it's true. Ridiculous is how they hide.
Argyle, is Detective Prince with you?
No.
I asked him to come. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Even if these creatures were real, they're not here now.